up, you guys? Today is more of a little bit of a serious video, and I think it's about time that I make this video. As you can see, I'm not glammed up. I'm, naughty hair, plain face, just kind of a hoodie kind of mood today. So a while back, I made a video telling my truth of what had happened with my ex. I did not realize that I had said his name, and if I had realized, I would have taken it out. I was not, and I say this with all my well-being and everything like that, I was not making that video to start drama or be petty. I know, and I know now, I see how people could think that. I only want to spread positivity, and I'll say that till I stop doing this or whatever, or slow down on doing this, and that's why I've been taking a bit of a break, and that's why I haven't posted anything in like a month or so. I want to say that I am deeply, deeply sorry to that person, to my ex, that I said his name. As much as I'm not I'm not a big fan of him, or I don't like him, whatever, it was not okay for me to post that video because I said his name. And I shouldn't have. And like when you just get into telling a story and you don't realize you say the person's name, and that's exactly what it was. And I'm not making excuses. It doesn't excuse what I did. I said his name, and that was not okay. I am only justifying myself and here because I know what I did was wrong, and I know that me posting that video was wrong. I was very tired that night, and I'm not making excuses, but I was very tired that night. I did not double check the footage that I had edited. I watched it over once, and I swear to God, I canceled out every single time that I either said his name or, by accident, and whatever. It's still not an excuse. I still am in the wrong. But all the people commenting on that video is why I deleted it. People threatening me, telling me that I should kill myself, that I'm a waste of a life, I'm one of those petty people. I'm not one of those petty people, which is why I deleted the video. If I was one of those petty people, I would have left it up for the world to see and continued to ruin his life. And I didn't, because I don't want to ruin anybody's life. But also, as much as I want my story out there and I want girls to know that they're not alone, I'm not into ruining someone's life when there's no proof or there's whatever. I'm not gonna ruin someone else's life because of that, because of something that they did or did not do, whatever you want to say. That's whatever. I'm kind of just over all this stupid drama I did not mean to cause. I was telling my story, and if I would have heard his name, it would have been taken out, just like any other time that I accidentally said it and I bleeped it out, because I didn't want drama. It's exactly what I didn't want. I just wanted my story out there for other girls to know that they're not alone. All I want to do is spread positivity and let people know that it is okay to be hurt. It is okay to feel things. It's okay to express those feelings. You just need to watch how you spread them. I did it the wrong way. I'm not about to ruin everybody's life, and I'm not about to say anything that isn't true. Now, people were commenting saying that my story was not true. My story was true. Now, if you choose not to believe the other girl, whatever, not a big deal. But because of what happened to me, I chose to believe her. Now, it may or may not have happened. I can't tell you. I wasn't there. And people have made me see that clearly now. But I just want people to know that you're not alone no matter what. There's always somebody who's been through something the same or close to the same that you can talk to. Millions of people who are depressed in this world and have gone through something so traumatic that it makes them feel like they want to take their life, or that they're not good enough, or that they're not beautiful, or whatever, because they let this happen to them. That is not the case. You did not let it happen. You said no. If you say no, no means no. And that's all there is to it. There's no other solution that, you know, if you say no, no means no. And if they continue and forcefully make you do it, it is not okay. But that is not your fault for them doing that. Same for guys. It can happen, the same thing. You know, it's not as often, but it does happen. And it's not okay. I'm not justifying my gender, saying we don't do that, we don't do that. I'm not saying that, because some of us have done that in the past. You know, it is possible. But for all you people saying that my story isn't true and that I'm a worthless, petty piece of need to stop. Because, again, you were not there. And this is what has been drilled into my head. You were not there, so you cannot say it did not happen. And I am sorry, again, deeply down to my heart, swear on everything I love, I am so sorry that your name was said. This person knows who they are. I am so sorry. Down to my core, down to everything that I love, I swear that I am so sorry, and I did not mean for your name to be said. I swear to God, I bleeped out every time I accidentally said it. I did not mean for your name to be in there. I'm not that petty person, and you know me. So if you want to go around saying that I am that petty person, you know exactly who I am, and you know I'm not like that. But if you want to believe that I'm like that now, then go for it. I'm in the clear, okay? I am apologizing down to the bottom of my core in front of everybody who is watching this. I am so sorry. And I am not a petty person. You know, I make mistakes, and everybody does. But for someone to tell me to kill myself because of this one mistake is not okay. No, I am not going to kill myself because I have lots to live for. You know, in future and now. You know, I have a wonderful relationship that I hope I get to see in like 7 to 10 years from now, maybe like 30 years from now. I love him with all my heart. I have a family and people who love me, and it's taken me so long to realize that I have people around me who care about me and love me and want me here. And it's hard to keep pushing myself to think that when people are trying to make me not think that and to make my life harder. So yes, I make mistakes. I have issues, everybody does. In a way. But telling someone to kill themselves is not okay. Saying anything around the sorts is not okay. Suicide is so serious, and everybody who does make jokes about it or says it to people need to stop, because it's not okay. So many people have taken their lives because of the way people make them feel. And again, that is not okay. We are all human beings. We all make mistakes. Whether or not those mistakes are a little more serious than others, they're still just mistakes, and you can learn from them. But I can't express enough that, you know, we've all known someone. And if you don't know someone, you've known of someone who has taken their life. I decided to make this video because I know that I needed to apologize because I made a mistake. But I also decided to make this video because of the person, not gonna say names again, because that's not cool. And I did not mean to say his name, it was a mistake. And I know now that I should have not posted the video till the next day when I could rewatch it again. And make sure that everything was taken out of that needed to be taken out of that. And I didn't, because I was tired and I was editing like all night, and then I posted it and I didn't think, and it's never gonna happen again because I have now hurt someone who I used to care about. As much as he's hurt me, you know, still, I'm not into being that person who hurts people, and I don't want to be that person, and that's, again, why I'm posting this video, because I know I made a mistake. But On the other hand, like, you don't go around telling people to kill themselves. Suicide is way too serious for that. And, you know, like, I'm gonna pop somewhere on the screen a suicide hotline that you can call if you need it, because I don't want anybody who's watching this video to take their life or feel like they're alone or that they have no one. I don't want people to feel that way, because it sucks. I've felt that way and it sucks. You feel like you have no one and you just blank, and that's what you feel like doing, and that's what, you know, your mind tells you to do, because nobody cares about you. Somebody cares about you. Lots of people care about you. You need to stop, freeze, and think. And everybody says thinking's the wrong answer, but you gotta think, like, am I on this planet for something? Because I'm here. But, you know, I'm not a huge Catholic person, but I'm not gonna say I don't believe in God. Because we were all put here somehow, and, you know, it's hard and it's crazy and it's a roller coaster ride of a life, but you just gotta push through the bad times to get to the good ones. Because you know what? I'm hoping 5-7 years from now I'm with the love of my life. I am not, again, I never made that video for attention or for petty drama or whatever. I just wanted to tell my story to let people know that they weren't alone. And I want to continue to do that. I want to continue to make people feel like they're not alone, that they have someone, and I want to put out positivity and not negativity, not, you know, teaching kids to start stupid drama, and I did not mean to. So again, to the person whose name was put in that video, it is deleted, and I'm sorry your name was put in it. I seriously, down to this earth, everything I care about, did not mean to. I wasn't trying to be petty. I wasn't trying to start drama. And I'll say it a million times, because I didn't. I did not mean to start drama. But I did. Because I didn't double check and triple check that your name wasn't in that video, and I'm very, very sorry. But that aside, I am also very sorry about the things that I had said about certain people. If you've seen the video, you know what was said. If you haven't seen the video, it was deleted, so you can't see it. I said some pretty harsh things, and it doesn't matter if I meant them or didn't mean them. It was harsh and it was mean, and it should not have been said, and I'm very sorry. A lot of this anger has been built up in me for a long time, almost a year, because I lost someone that I was very close to. And the reason I lost them was because of a boy. So, another thing I want to put out, if you're watching this and you have a best friend, if you're like me and you've been friends with her for, you know, your whole life, never let a boy get in between you and your best friend. Never. Because your best friend is the one who's there when you need them. And, you know, you spend your whole life and you know this person, and all I'm trying to say is just don't let people get in the way of what you have with someone. Talk to them. Don't just ignore them. You know, figure it out. And everything can be figured out, unless you don't let it. And I, again, am very sorry to everyone in that video who I hurt, but I'm not sorry that I got my story out. I did it the wrong way. I definitely didn't edit it the right way. A lot of that stuff should have been taken out, but y'all have to remember, I was hurting. And I made that video at the wrong time out of anger, and I am so sorry. We all do things when we're angry that we regret. And I regret posting that video right then and there. I had this feeling that I should wait, watch it in the morning, make sure I still want to post it, but I didn't. And for all of you who said I brought my cousin into it for no reason, that she was 12 and she didn't know what she was talking about, my cousin is very mature for her age. She may be 12, but she acts 16. And I don't appreciate all of you saying that my cousin was just lying for me, or I told her straight in the video, and you saw. For those of you who did see, I told her, you tell the truth, do not pick favorites. It's hard for her to do so because I am her cousin, but I told her, I said, you do not pick sides. And even before the video, I said, you do not pick sides. You tell what you saw, you tell what you heard. And that's it. That is what she did. And the only reason I brought her into it because she was the only proof I had. It's the only proof I have. So, all of you who are talking crap to me and can't mind your own business now, I've posted this video, I've deleted the other one. Leave me alone. I know I've made my mistake, and I'm now apologizing for those mistakes because I'm taking responsibility. But on the other hand, you have to take into consideration what motivated me to post that video. And why I posted that video. Because nobody does things like this for no reason. And I'm not doing it for no reason. I did it because I wanted people to know they're not alone. Because this is serious. It's not something that you just let go. Now, if things would have been talked about instead of me being ignored and still being ignored, it wouldn't have got this far. But I am still apologizing because I want to be the bigger person from now on. For my subscribers, I'm gonna, whether it's my fault or not, I'm gonna apologize for what I do wrong because it's my fault in some ways, and in some ways it's not. But I'm taking responsibility for my half of the problems. Alright, you guys, that is the video. I hope you guys can forgive me for what I have done. It was very petty, but I did not mean it that way. I did not mean it to go that way, but it did. I'm now apologizing because I know what I did wrong, and I'm just hoping that you guys can look past it and keep watching my videos because I love you guys so much. And like, comment, and subscribe down below. I love you so much, and see you guys in the next video.